This episode had to be dedicated to the wheels renovation, but it turned out that I have something else to do. So this bench came together with this house, and the task for today is to make it look like new. I need to clean it and paint it, I need to replace it, I need to clean and paint it. Here are the parts of the bench. These are the new stools, and this is going to be a coffee table or something that will stand right there in the middle. They are painted, but they look like a little bit like burnt wood, which is pretty nice. The bolts here, I took most of the rust from them. I'm gonna spray paint it, and that will be it. Yep, then it's done. Now it looks much better. From the complete garbage to this, I think it's a good result. Not much work. I love the result. Legacy, legacy, legacy. What should I do with you? The thing is, the coilover that broke on the road trip. If you didn't see it, you can go and check out the video. This shock absorber is completely blown. And to be honest, I don't have money to buy another one, so what I think, for this moment I will leave it and I will drive another car. I think to get just two pieces for the back on the Japanese auctions, switch the springs from KWs and top mounts, and put this car back on the road. I keep forgetting to record the videos, but the task for today is to clean this one, which is already done, as you see. To clean Xantia, and then C2, which is, I don't know if I show it or not. I don't know, and this car is also standing for a pretty long time, so I think maybe it's worth to take it out, clean up, and go back into the bushes. It's finally clean again. Xantia is also clean. A little bit of the color is back on this car. That's nice. This thing, nah, it just stay in the bushes. I also cleaned the C2, but it's not there. My girl took it for a drive. But anyway, I need to clean up the working space and the garage. So, yeah. A little bit better. Time to take it to another garage. And there we are. Stay there. Okay, let's go. Let's go to home. So I think I will clean, polish and sandblast some wheels. These are already cleaned a little bit. Now I need to sand everything down and try to do polishing. This part of the garage is already clean, so I can put my motorbike here. And these have, little brothers. Also today is the oil change day. As you see, 3 liters of oil filter and air filter. Then after the quick change, this shitbox can go out. Oops. So this is my 1984 Toyota Celica Supra. Its current condition is it probably starts, I mean it would start, but there's a petrol leak from one of the injectors. So first I need to figure this mess out, open the bonnet, try to start it, and drive it out. Here's the engine, leaky as hell, but what I need to do is to take the intake manifold out, air filter, and some stuff around to get into the fuel injectors. And let's start. Oh, the toolbox is already here, so let's start working on the motor. That was out, my friends. Intake manifold. Now it's time for the fuel rail and injector gaskets. The most tricky part about this in this car is that every connector have like this little... Take a look. It's pretty easy to lose this one in the engine bay. Wish me luck. Oh no. I broke one connector. Not the most optimal scenario, especially with a car like this, but yeah, we'll see. The good part is that a lot of cars from the early 90s and the 80s had and late 80s had this style of the connectors, so it's possible to fit one even from, I don't know, even maybe a Citroen. Where the hell is 10mm? Okay, it's a little bit late right now, but to be honest, I don't really care. I know it's something around midnight. So, let's get back to work. I want to put everything back together and start the car tomorrow. Okay, so here it is. I will clean it up a little because it's pretty late, so I cannot start it. I don't want to disturb the neighbors, whatever. So just take a look. Here it is, we're looking dirty, clean-ish Celica Supra. It moves on its own, so that's a very good news. So, as the Celica Supra started successfully, I don't have much more to do about this car because I have much of other things to do. So for this moment it doesn't really make sense to work on it. But look at this and look at this. There's a fucking Citroen that's doing Citroen things, you know? For some reason, when I was opening the window, the glass just went completely down, like it fell off. You know what happened? Right there, there's like a mounting point. Maybe you can see it now. It goes into the rubber part. It just fell off for some reason. Mechanism itself is good, so I just put it back, and for this moment I'm just going to drive like this. Anyway, for this moment I'm just going to close it and job done. This thing here, I'm gonna pay some attention to that right now. Here's the engine from the moped you have seen. I'm just changing the clutch on it. I mean, I disassembled and put everything back together. The gearbox, crankshaft, piston. I didn't change anything, I just had to disassemble it, seal it back properly and put it back together. But now when I got the parts, the complete clutch with gears, gaskets and new pressure plate. That thing is actually thicker than original, so should handle a little bit more torque than the stock one. I need to take care of electricity too. It's like a special key to adjust the gearbox. Yes, the gearbox adjusts. I also got the pistons for the front shock absorbers. I need to make regeneration of it, but not now. And some of the basic stuff. Why I'm doing this right now doesn't make really sense, but tomorrow I go to help my friend to Łukasz to finish his Mitsubishi Starion, the metal work on it. And now I don't really want to start anything very serious, just because I don't want to leave unfinished work. So what I want to do is to take one box from the shelf with the parts, slap it on the motor and put it back on this bike, so it can actually start. Not a big job, should be pretty simple, few hours and ready. And also another benefit of that is I will have some more space, storage space on my shelves, because the box and the engine will be gone from there. So let's do it. That's the old clutch. I need to disassemble that thing. Nothing very super complicated. And here's another off topic. I think I will never put an episode with only one thing from beginning to the end. but I just painted the door for one of the sleeping rooms upstairs. Used some generic paint and this thing, a roller with something like that. And I think I didn't record anything about this one. I put the engine back together, but I cannot find the flywheel. It's responsible for making electricity and ignition, so it doesn't run yet, but the engine is done. So yeah. Then next week I'm starting from finishing these two wheels, and then I'm going to the tow truck. I'm making the tow truck and these four. I have 4 of these, so I need to polish them and paint once again, so then they will be ready for sale. To be honest, I would really like to keep these, but yeah, need money. But anyway, I'm very happy that this thing starts already. That's great.